Alright, so I get asked questions all the time, and sometimes they're the same question. So I decided to make a video with my top 10 most asked questions. And hopefully this helps you guys out. And if there's any other questions that you guys want to know, just let me know down in the comments. Alright, but let's start it off with question number 1, which is, what's your first Funko Pop? So if you watched my videos from like the beginning, you'll see that I said my first Funko Pop was the 70s Wanda from WandaVision, which for the longest time, I was like, yeah, this is my first Funko Pop. But it technically wasn't, because my actual first Funko Pop was, no surprise, was a Donald Duck Funko Pop. This is the Monsters Inc. Donald Duck from Kingdom Hearts. And I actually got him like a really long time ago, but I wasn't into Funko Pops at the time. I got him at like a local toy convention, and at the time I was like, I'm gonna take him out of the box. Like such a rebel for taking him out of the box. I actually broke his arm somehow, and I hot glued it together, and then I ended up putting him back in the box. Totally forgot about him. Then one day I was at Target, and I believe this was during COVID times. Me and my brother had a habit of going to Target like pretty much every day, and for some reason I would still want to look at the Funko Pops even though I didn't collect at the time. And they had like this huge display thing where they would put all the Funko Pops on, and I pushed back on it and there were pops behind it, and so I like pulled the thing out and I seen that this was hidden behind it, and it felt very intentional, like someone was trying to hide it. And at the time I was watching WandaVision, so I was into the show, and I was like, ooh, maybe I should buy this. And I bought it, and as I was leaving, I heard one of the employees say like, man, someone found my like secret Funko Pop stash. And I was like, oops. And if you're watching this, I'm sorry, it was me. But because of this Funko Pop, it made me want to collect. In theory, this is my first pop that made me want to collect, but in actuality, this was my first Funko Pop. And I just broke his arm. All right, question number 2. So I get asked all the time, where do I put my boxes for my out-of-box pops? So I used to put the boxes behind the Funko Pops, just like other creators or other collectors, but I kind of wanted the free range of being able to put pops in like different levels, and especially like the scene ones, like I couldn't put the pops behind there. And so I decided to just remove the boxes altogether, and I'm lucky enough to have a walk-in closet in this room. And so basically I put all my Funko Pop boxes in there. I actually have a video showing that, so if you want to watch it, feel free to click somewhere. I don't know. The link will be somewhere. All right, question number 3. What is my favorite Funko Pop? That is a tough one, because I feel like it always changes. Like, especially if I get a new pop, I'm like, oh, it's my favorite pop. I mean, if I had to choose one, I'd definitely say my like giant Groot is probably one of them, where you probably, I'll put a picture here somewhere, or here somewhere. But I have to say, like, a Donald Duck one would have to be a part of my favorite one. I really don't know. I want to say if I had to choose a Donald Duck one, either have to be the Mummy one or the Funko headquarters exclusive one, which is him in like his nightgown. That's probably my favorite one. All right, I get asked this all the time, where it's, can I see Funko Pop 69? 69, I getcha. And you know, it's funny. It's a funny number, I guess, sure. But yes, I do have Pop 69, and I did post a video on my TikTok, and I'm sure I have it on my YouTube Shorts already, of me showing Pop 69. But if you haven't seen it, put a little quick video clip here somewhere so you can see. Okay, here's another one I get asked all the time. Do you have any Five Nights at Freddy Pops? And to answer that, and I'm very, very sorry to disappoint, I do not. I honestly didn't know much about it until the movie came out, and I still don't really know too much about it. I believe it's a video game, right? And then they created a movie about it, I think. But no, I didn't play it. I did end up watching the movie somewhat recently, and it was okay. I feel like I probably would have enjoyed it more if I played the video game. So unfortunately, I do not have any Five Nights at Freddy Pops. All right, another question I get asked all the time is, can I see your entire Avatar collection? Which, funny enough, I just put up a YouTube video recently of showing off my entire Avatar collection. So if you want to see that, link will be somewhere, so you guys can watch that and see the entire Avatar collection. Oh, another question I get asked all the time is, do you have Pop number 1? Yes, I do. I did make a video of this a while ago, and I believe I only had like the giant Pop one, which I believe, can't remember if it was Iron Man or Groot, one of them. And then I think I had some comic book covers that were Pop 1. But after making that video, I did end up getting the Mickey Mouse that is Pop number 1. So I do have that, and I was able to add that to my collection, which I'll post a picture somewhere here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. All right, and then I get asked this all the time too, is to show my entire Demon Slayer collection, which I am working on making a video, so it'll be posted somewhat soon, so you guys can check that out and see my entire Demon Slayer collection. I am missing quite a few, especially the newer wave, and honestly some of the first wave, because some of them were really hard to get, but I mean I have a good chunk of them. Definitely still missing a lot. All right, we're on question number 9, and it's, how many Pops do you have? So I don't know. I mean, I know a lot of people talk mess about this app, but it's what I started using to keep track of my Pops, and there was one point where it stopped working for me, and I think it was just me, but like I had to like turn off my Wi-Fi to go on it or something, and it was completely broken, so I ended up having to make a new account and then re-scanning everything to add everything to my collection. But I think so then that list was correct, and then my old account started working again, so then I went back to that one, and in between that time I got new Pops, and I don't remember, I tried scanning them into my old account, but I don't know if I scanned all of them, and I feel like I'm talking a lot and everyone's like, huh? But anyways, it's not completely accurate. It may be off by a few, but according to the Funko app, I have 815 items in my collection. Now keep in mind that is including sodas and Blockbuster Rewinds, and I think I even have a Pop C in here as well, so give or take. And also it does count sets as one. So for example, so recently I did get that Hot Topic Blackpink exclusive. It comes with all 4 girls, and it counts that as one. So it's very like kind of skewed. It's around 815. Last question is, can I see Pop 1, 2, 3, 4? And that is a very clever number. I do have it. I don't remember what Pop that is. I'm gonna have to look it up real quick. Oh, okay, so Skeleton Stitch I definitely have in my collection, and I am looking at it right now. Oh, Gwen Stacy. Oh, I actually, now that I remember, now that I think of it, I actually did make a video about this a while ago, showing my Pop 1, 2, 3, 4. There's also Cyclone from Black Adam, which I never watched that movie, but I do have 2 Pops that are Pop 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that is all the questions that I have, but if you guys have any other questions, please feel free to leave them down in the comments. And if you like videos like this, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe so I can keep making videos like these. But that's everything for now. Peace.